Sure. Thank you for bringing in Mama Murray with it. It's my big mama.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Sabbath. Yeah. Back again. Once again with another generational curse breaking video. I think this is part 9. And so yesterday I made a post, and I wasn't really gonna, like put it out there exactly what what I said yesterday in my classroom. So I made a post. Let me back up. I made a post yesterday on Facebook, and I was basically saying that yesterday when I was in my my rhetorical criticism class, we were talking about a subject as far as the meaning of irony. And so my professor had played the Alanis Morissette song, Isn't It Ironic? I think that's the name of it. And so in the song, for all the, 80s babies, 90s babies, that song was like a real big song. Alanis Morissette, she was like a really big artist. She pretty much ruled the 90s for real. But anyways, that song, it just talks about, gives different examples of irony. And so one particular part of the song, she said something like, what'd she say? Talking about, I can't repeat it verbatimly, but it goes on something along the lines of paying for a ride and it was free, like paying pretty much for a free ride.
The definition of irony is the expression of one's meaning by using language that normally signifies the opposite, typically for humorous or empathetic effect. Empathetic effect. See, I think that's what happened though. I think what you said made sense to their subconscious, that we shouldn't have to pay for things that are free. And then me and you was talking, and I said, that's because you're supposed to work for what you get and not pay for it.
Right, earn it.
Yeah, that's the irony of the statement. But what caught everybody was, you probably shouldn't be paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You shouldn't have to pay for something. So we look up the definition pay, it doesn't mean like you purchasing something.
Mm-mm.
It has a cost.
Right. Now, it could be a good cost or a bad one, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say that we pay to be so-called American citizens. We pay for that.
Right.
So in terms of things that we pay for outside of just paying to be an American citizen, that's a benefit.
Right. And also, from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying, from my experience, is that capitalists, they use other people's money. So basically, they're using the American citizen tax dollar paying money. But anyways,
yeah, to benefit.
That's just my observation. Like, it's not like they have like all this money. No, they have access to the money, and they pretty much play off of other people's money.
Yeah, it's called credit. Everybody with money knows that. It's called credit. And the real rich people don't even pay for that shit. They use everybody else's who's trying to have credit. They use their interest rate to live off of, because they all in bed together.
So, for instance, right? Like, I come from a business functioning, like a business family, and so, I was always told and under the impression that hard work pays off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what was embedded in my head, to think that, hard work pays off. So I always felt like, okay, if I work hard, you know what I'm saying, it's going to pay off. But then when I really, you know, look at the situation in hindsight, like, does hard work, you know, really pay off when you are, you know, not pretty much practicing what you preaching? Because your hard work, what you consider hard work, might not be my definition of hard work. What is hard work? Then we have to break everything down and see. That's what I'm realizing with my family, with all these words. You know what I'm saying? It's just like binding and like spell, you know what I'm saying? Like spellbound. Like, I don't know. It's weird because, you know, everybody have their own definition of things, and that's how I know that me making these generational breaking, curse breaking videos is needed, so everybody can be on the same page. Because
it's rooted in the system. See, the whole thing is like we got a lot of people in our lives who have circumstances and situations going on, and it's like it's not the solutions are really easy. Like, it's not a difficult solution. You cannot be a part of this system. You can be in this world, but you cannot be of this world. And that's the thing. You can't serve two masters. Because you're going to betray one of them, and don't either one of them like betrayal. So the main person we need to take a look at is ourselves. Like, for any circumstance, situations going on in our life, we need to take a look at ourselves.
And it's like...
And part of taking a look at herself and going through her therapy, you know what I'm saying? A therapist asked her, like, what is hard work? What is your definition of hard work? And why does hard work pay? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, why should you have to pay anything? You can't see what I'm saying? If you work hard, you're supposed to get what you deserve. So if you put the twist on it, with that pay for it, and all that other stuff, then you get out of actually having to materialize what you said would happen. So we hold ourselves accountable as far as, like, you know, should we put trust in man? Or should we put trust within the God, ourselves, or the God in us? Because that's how you break a curse. You don't break a curse by punishing the people who are already being punished themselves. We're talking about people who've been way worse or punished than we have been, because we younger got therapy. They in their 60s and 70s just now trying to get therapy. But we don't do those type of things. No, we don't do those type of things when it don't benefit you. But you go get therapy now at 60, yeah, you did that to benefit you. So you should have got your daughter some at 13 or 14. But what I'm saying is generational curse breaking. We're talking about irony. Irony is that you don't tell nobody that if they work hard, it'll pay off. You see what I'm saying? And then you don't stand on that. Not her. She did what she's supposed to do, because she ended up with a husband and land. So she got what she deserved. We trying to help y'all on a different way by holding ourselves accountable, because we could have been way farther ahead after 3 years. So we're going to keep it real. If you didn't trust nobody after 3 years, you know what I'm saying, of a man holding it together, that's for everybody who was pointing the finger waiting for something to fall apart. And for everybody who wasn't, thank you. I mean that. But I know what most of y'all was thinking. That I got into this for the wrong reason. I tried to get with her to gain a benefit. No, you got to pay for that. I didn't work. I ain't did nothing in their family line to deserve anything other than my child care money that y'all made off me while my children went to y'all daycare. But other than that, I'm not a part of y'all family like that. But Samira is. Now, if I had to prove myself, I did it. Now, I still don't want nothing from you, and I'm not being prideful, I'm being real. Because if I get something, I got to pay for it. No. Not me. I'm way smarter than that. Plus, I serve a God who's going to make sure I get everything I need without no money. And that's how it is, though. Seriously, she'll tell you. We get to do things most people with money don't get to do. All day, every day. We can choose what we want to do. We don't have to pay for it. That's why y'all pointing the finger trying to talk about our circumstances and situations. Looks good to me. How about you? How about you? How about you? We could jump in the car right now and be at the beach in 10 minutes. Yeah, that part. And we're not bragging, we're being serious. And we don't have to pay for it. So what we work hard for is to hold our family together, to fight off generational curses, not to judge or point fingers, not to be ironic or hypocritical.
And the irony of that, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all can't respect it. Is that y'all don't respect it?
Is really, you know, if we really wanted to help the community, like we say we do, the irony is that we will make sure we do keep our families together.
Yeah.
That's a cause worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Because family creates community, and community creates everything else, leading up to the government.
And we spent 3 years proving to y'all that we can hold our family together. Therefore, let's all be family. We don't want nothing. Well, I don't want nothing from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm straight.
But isn't that where
she worked. Okay? I didn't do nothing for you, but she did. She worked. And what she's saying is she's willing to trade in whatever y'all promised her for y'all to get y'all souls straight. She don't even want it. But y'all won't even apologize. That's sad. So y'all want her to pay for it. See?
Like I'm not paying enough by having to go see a psychologist or psychiatrist. You know what I'm saying?
A doctor.
For brain trauma.
Not a therapist, a doctor.
So I paid enough. I paid my dues.
And she worked.
On top of that.
So what you ain't gonna do is ride off into the sunset talking about she ain't your daughter. She paid for that already, boy. So we're gonna break that curse and you gonna live righteously. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what to do. You ain't man enough to face me, fight me, or keep it 1,000. Yeah, then I control you. Believe that. And whatever I say, you gonna do.
So yeah, you know, and actually, like, for real, school has really been helping me, helping my brain, helping me, you know, maintain the functions that it do, that, you know, that I do have, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be in the position that I'm in, for real. Like, because it lets me know that, you know, maybe I was living a semi-righteous life. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't that right, Ramir? Look.
Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody make mistakes. You ain't got to define. You ain't got to justify.
And one of my mistakes was I stayed. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I've done the same thing.
I should have went back. I should have went back home. My grandma always said, you know what I'm saying, come back home, come back home, come back home. Every time I would call her, she would tell me I'm always welcome to come back home. And I should have went back home.
Ain't nobody on her.
But I don't care.
Well, we love you.
You know I don't care.
We've been struck.
Huh?
We've been hit, ain't we?
But yeah.
But to keep it real though, the irony, you know, we was just talking about irony and just talking about life. And life is full of ironies. But the one thing is that we all participate in the system. So as long as we participate in this system, it comes with a whole bunch of counter costs. But not pay for it. If everybody's gonna pay for it, it's gonna be y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I done paid mine. That's the only way I can say it to you with as much comfort and confidence that I do. Because I had to pay for mine too. Yeah, the iniquities, I had to pay for them. And for real, you could have just kept it real and had a conversation right there at the table. Because I gave you a couple opportunities to do it. You didn't want to do that. You didn't want to change, bro. You want to keep doing you. And you thought that, you know, maybe you was going to get to do that. You feel me? But I think you owe my wife an apology. And I know you're going to give her one. Rest to believe that. You're going to apologize to my wife in more ways than one now. It could have been a simple apology. I'm sorry for not being a father to you. Yeah, I said it. Now come throw me over a counter. Come throw me over a restaurant counter. Like you did that little boy. Nah, he's great. That's what you do. Yeah. So while you playing like you hard and all that old foolishness, we trying to get you to see something principle-wise. Get you some principles about yourself. You did. You see your grandson right here? You see this one? Yeah, this is Darlene and Timothy Johnson. This is a Johnson baby. This is a Johnson baby. He gonna fuck you up. Yeah. You gonna give him a hat trick too? Huh? Yeah. Crown me king, nigga. Crown your grandson king. Only thing you ever did for him his whole life was bought him a hat shirt. And you gonna buy one for this one too. Yeah. Y'all on your high horse? Y'all gonna put my sons on their hat shirt. The gold one. I prefer the gold one this time.
So yeah, when we talk about iniquities, you know what I'm saying? Like iniquities. See, here's the thing, and I'm just tripping because I just, you know, peeped this. I'm looking at iniquities in a bad way.
No, they ain't
all
bad
iniquities
thing.
don't have to be bad.
Man, you learn from them.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's
you learn from them. That's why if you
and
never
that's-
knew them, you couldn't call them iniquities because you wouldn't know what they was. You just be living, and that's what y'all thought y'all could do, just live without facing your iniquities. But that's what it happens, man. My own children had caused me to face myself. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You just might be a little later on in the game, but my own children forced me to take a look at myself before I would allow those iniquities to fall off onto my children and my grandchildren, man. I changed. I changed my life around, and people know it. I ain't just talking. People know it because people were talking about me. It's like Tim done fell off. Yeah, I fell off. I fell off that high horse tripping. Master Johnson, no sir. No sir. No more manipulating people's lives at the expense of my children. Do you know what the world will do to your children? Because you getting away with some shit? You should know your daddy did you like that. Just quit co-signing for me, son. We got this. Yeah. So when God put the point to me, the same way he's putting to you, at the crossroads, I got off that high horse. Quit calling me ugly. I got off that high horse. You did? And I rode the real one. So, you know, you got an opportunity, bro. I don't hate you for real. I just want to whoop your ass. I don't hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're disrespectful. And that's what happens when a nigga be disrespectful to a real nigga. You gonna get your ass whooped. But I hope you change, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the sins of the father don't have to fall onto the children. You can stop that shit right now. You know, do it. Show that you're a man. Don't do it. Prove that you're the coward that we all know you are. That part. And your grandson's looking at you. Trust and believe that. You ain't scared. Yeah. Quit looking your tongue at it. You might think something sis ass. That part. So be a man so I can stop talking about you like that till you fight me. I'm gonna make you fight me. My wife asked if I wanted to fight you or not. There ain't no motherfucking room for that.
So, yeah, that's, I don't know. I just always, you know, I'm just a little taken back because even though the truth has revealed itself, it's like, man, like the whole time thinking like hard work pays off, like these people are really living by the principles that they preach, you know, and it's like, okay, damn, now I'm seeing what the hard work was. now, or is. Now I'm seeing what the payoff is. You
In
know
that
what I'm
society,
saying?
we only using our family circumstances.
I'm just
'Cause y'all
using it
talk
as an
about
example.
Because I'm gonna talk about my family too.
You know what I'm saying?
So my family don't get comfortable. But on some real shit, like we only using our families as the example for the end sample, which is the overall big picture, is that we playing with the devil. We are playing with the devil, and God's tired of it.
And you know why? Because, you know, a big part of it is we don't know who we are. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying as simple as knowing who our great, you know what I'm saying, people are and where they came from and what their ethnicity is and stuff. Like, we don't feel like things like that are important because we're so busy chasing and caught up on the hamster
devil.
wheel.
The
You know what I'm
devil.
saying? We're not even like, damn, like that's hard work.
This is the devil's system.
Research. You know?
This is the devil's system.
And then we can tap into what we're able to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you, like, all these words and shit, like we was talking about this yesterday too in class. Like all these words, like, I mean, we have like a trillion words that mean the same damn thing. And it's like, for what? Where's that
Because action's supposed to speak louder than words. That's what
where's
people
that
say.
thing at?
What thing?
From the fortune cookie.
What's
Yeah. But it's like we have all these words and we don't have enough action words or actions to go along with these damn words. So for real, you know, once again in my rhetorical criticism class, I'm like, you know, what's the point? Like I keep doing all this talking, you feel me, and getting absolutely nowhere with my family. So now what? It's action.
Because you're not doing it. Not just that, but you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. See, you got to get the blood off your hands. See what I'm saying? So your children can make a decision. They can make a choice. See, they still might not follow you. I pray that they do, but they still might not follow you. They still might follow that game, that blueprint that you've seen and grew up in.
And I'm not asking them to follow me.
You know
I'm
what I'm
asking them to follow the Most High.
Yeah, that's where
you
they
gotta
get
follow
confused.
me.
But that's where they get
For real.
confused. But that's where they get confused that but I don't want to do it. And see, I'm of the opinion after 3 years of our marriage, they don't want to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because if they did, it would be a call to a meeting. All the brother and all the sisters or whoever got some critical part in this shit, the nigga with the money, whoever's money's in your pocket, everybody, let's all sit down and have a talk. I ain't scared of none of y'all. But y'all don't want to do the right thing. That's why y'all ain't gonna show up to that table. But trust and believe, you ain't gonna sneak up on me. I'm gonna have your ass broke, busted, and disgusted. Y'all gonna be easy to fucking find. And that's to all the people that been wanting you if you didn't have no money or no connections. See, it's a lot of people want some get back. And they just waiting for you to lose your status. Now, damn, they already took it from you just from the court of public opinion. I don't know nobody else who wouldn't say, here, let's have this conversation, or let's sit down and talk. Yeah, because y'all gonna apologize to my wife. And if she's been wrong about anything, she'll apologize and I will apologize. But
Absolutely.
Until we sit down and talk to each other face to face, real to real, all y'all, because all y'all been bullshitting when y'all come over here. Grass cutting and shit. I don't cut grass, I get down to the root of shit. Now, I let you do this shit out of respect for my relationship with God. Because he said, here, you got to be patient. You took this bag on, you got to carry this bag. But that bag get heavier. Every time y'all keep more and more secrets and running, man, that bag gets real heavy. Not my wife. I'm talking about y'all shit. Because me and her done kept it on the table. We put it on the table. That's what we was talking about earlier. Elaborate on it, putting it on the table, right? How important that shit is.
I mean, it's important. It's important. You know, that goes back to say, you know, what I was talking about with the hard work and pays off. Like, okay, first of all, I signed up for hard work pay off. You feel me? But that's my definition. But somebody else's definition could be something totally different because that's their perspective.
Yeah,
but
your
if
hard
it's
work
put
paid
all
off,
on the table and we cut out all the fucking, the extra word and
your
shit,
hard work paid
and
off
figure
for them.
out,
But listen, your
and
hard
figure
work paid off for
out,
them.
what it is,
Yeah.
that's putting it all on the table. That way both parties fully
They make their own
understand
decision.
and it can wear to make their own decision.
You was trying to buy her loyalty, bro, with a promise. That's not a father, that's a man. That's a husband. That's a lying ass, cheating ass, weasel ass nigga. You don't motherfucking make no woman no promise and then she put the work in and then you don't keep your motherfucking word. She's paid for it already. She paid you and Shaquita. She paid for it already. What she trying to do is help y'all get some salvation or win y'all souls back or something. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just bust you upside your head and take your shit.
So yeah, we talking breaking generational curses. If you kind of lost on what this live is about, then I would say just go back and start on generational curse breaking part 1 and work your way up.
Because we working our way out. We working our way out. We're not paying our way out. With other people's money. See, God's been telling me what's happening to y'all. And I'm not getting no joy out of it. Like, it's really like distracting because I'd rather be playing with my sons. With my wife. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not heartless and cold. So if I want to have a good life with my wife, I have to do this. But I let y'all do it on y'all terms. And y'all still want to play games. Like I ain't no real ass nigga that y'all ain't got to really face for real. I'll make y'all face me. Y'all can't have for me. We going to civil court. Or we can have a sit down. And I'm saying this in front of everybody because I try to say it to y'all for real. Y'all just shoot me. I thought it was funny. I did. Y'all ain't gonna think it's funny. That's the irony of it. That's another thing that's ironic.
What's that?
I laugh when I'm mad. And another thing, Shaquita, while Sean's still living in your house, we sent some clothes with him this summer. Now, granted, they were probably clothes that he could probably still fit today. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, he got Amir's clothes. That's been, how long he been back? A month? Now, I bought his school clothes to replace that, all that. But bro, why does your son be looking at me talking about where my clothes at? And you got them. So we call you today to ask you where the clothes at. You're going to tell him to get out the child support money. Okay, we're going to put that on record. Yeah, sorry. So what did he say to you? That's what I thought?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody else is going to have a thought about you when they see you. You kept his clothes, not the clothes you bought for him, but the clothes we sent with him. And you get to live in her stepmom's crib for the low? Oh yeah, y'all can shoot at us, we don't care, we already been shot at, trust me, by professionals, they missed. But we definitely gonna hit you upside the head. So now he gotta wait 2 more weeks before he can think about where his clothes is at. Alright. You gotta keep on playing.
I don't understand why he wouldn't send them clothes. Like, for real. You know, you trying so hard to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? You hurting your son in the midst of that.
And anybody who's saying y'all should be able to buy his clothes or go get him some clothes, we already have. That ain't the point. That's not the point. The point is that he should not have to think about where his clothes are.
That's just evil.
And we shouldn't have to buy him none when we sent you some clothes. All we missing is what we sent you, not what you potentially bought him. Yeah, that's past evil. And tell us to make your son wait 2 weeks till the child support check finally comes in. He's 6 years old, bro. Bro, he's 6 years old. If you just now paying, you should consider yourself fortunate. But the main thing you should do was send his clothes and then ask God what you did wrong. Because if you was in the right, he'd still be with you. Ain't that right, Shaquita? So keep on letting Sean live in your crib. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going to hit you upside your head the hardest way I know how. If I ain't in person, I'm going to make you pay rent. And child support. And child support. See if Strawberry still around then. And Strawberry, next time you talk crazy to my wife, I'm going to send somebody for you. That's a promise. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Marry him, you talk all the shit you want.
Exactly.
But you just a glorified babysitter that could potentially do something to my stepson. So speak up again.
And keep your hands out of my son's head, please.
And off his body, period.
Please.
And off his whole body, period.
So, you know, one day at a time, man. Breaking generational curses. Breaking generational curses. So, yeah, I'm still doing my therapy with the school. I'm also doing therapy somewhere else as well, outside of the school. My husband and I, we're about to start therapy as a couple as well. I'm really excited for that. And so, you know, we colored people, however we want to call it, we definitely need therapy, man. Seriously. Part of breaking generational curses is we have to seek the professional help that we need. We can go out and buy Jordans, and you know what I'm saying, and go to the movies, and you know, we can entertain ourselves.
And have sex with other people's wives.
And all this kind of stuff.
Let's keep it real.
And, you know, even like, you know, exercising physically, you know what I'm saying? But mentally, we have to take care of ourselves too. And that's why I'm promoting optimal health as well. That's why, you know, I make these generational curse videos, because what I'm doing is I'm sharing my experiences. I'm just putting it on the table. And
yeah, this ain't for entertainment. It's purposes only.
No.
See, that's what y'all just want to be entertained. And I ain't talking about our life, I'm talking about in general. Instead of doing the right thing. Well, what's the right thing, Timothy?
Putting in the real work.
Tell the truth.
Putting in the real work.
You know what I'm saying? Work hard.
That's telling the truth. Telling the truth is hard work. You feel me? That's putting in work, seriously. Obviously, it is hard work, because these niggas won't tell the truth to save their fucking lives.
And make it look like they working hard. Make it look like you're working hard. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm saying something. For somebody to be such a person that's connected to such people, I can't figure out how you over fucking people's heads up for 10 years straight and then nobody think that was a front. You know, back in Tallahassee, you probably could cut hair, but nigga, you was fucking people's hair up. They was going to another barbershop right after they left you. So you was there cutting hair all day. That shit's comedy. See, that's how smart I am, and I would have peeped that shit at 3 or 4 or 5 years old.
Well, I don't know. In Tallahassee, at least he was good. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he took pride in his work a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But when he moved to Lexington,
so why did he come to Lexington? Why did he come to Lexington?
Was able to be himself, I guess.
Shaquita was homesick. I don't believe that.
That's what he said. They came to Lexington. But before we came to Lexington, I remember we was in their room. We all was sitting on their bed, and we said we was going to Lexington to start a business. It was going to be Imperial Page. Well, no, we said we was going to figure out what the name was going to be. And everybody was throwing out names, and somebody said Imperial Paging. And everybody said we was going to roll with that. Took a vote. We rolled with that.
Okay, so how long did you work there?
At Imperial Paging?
Yeah. Like work, for real, like actually
yeah,
work.
yeah. If I wasn't working, I was babysitting.
Okay.
So either or.
Yeah. So how long did you do those jobs?
Let me see. We moved to Lexington in '96, so we had the Paging shop until, let me see, probably like early 2000s.
Damn, 14 years?
What? Nah.
96, 4 years?
Like 6, 7 years it was around.
6, 7 years?
I think so.
Wow.
And then they started the daycare, which was on Loudon, right down the street in the church. Worked there.
You did that till you got your credentials, and then you realized you wasn't gonna get no opportunity. How long was that?
Yeah, I got my credentials at the new one.
But you went back
One
to
on
work again
Limestone.
at the daycare again after that. But that's when you stopped, right? Like, when did you officially stop working for the daycare? So early 2000s to what? 2020? 2015?
Nah,
2000?
nah. I didn't stop. I didn't officially stop working at the daycare probably until, because remember I went back and started working at the daycare after I had a mirror.
That's what they said. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was in my 30s.
So how many years?
I worked there. It was off and on, so I would say all together, shit, at least 10 years.
Okay, now if you wasn't a good worker, they would have shuffled you off to do something else, like Ashanti got to do, way before then. So you obviously was a good worker to keep it. If you keep a job anywhere for 10 years, you're a good worker. Okay? We're just gonna keep it simple. And you was the only one that got the accreditations and the stars. So you were supposed to be given a directorship because you worked for it. You see what I'm saying? And if you didn't deserve it, you wouldn't have got the stars or your accreditation because that meant you wasn't putting in the work to get it. You see what I'm saying now?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the irony of that? Is they gonna have to pay you anyway? See how guys working now? Yeah, that part. Because she could have took care of herself. Never had to need nothing else ever from y'all. So she shouldn't have been almost 40 years old as we get her car fixed.
Yeah, because not only was, I helping pay my way, shit, helping pay their way too. Obviously.
Because you should have had opportunity. Period. Specifically if you ain't gonna get her no help. See, that's breaking generational curses.
And I don't understand that because, from my observation, other cultures, they work, their children work with them.
And then they get an opportunity.
Exactly.
So if they trying to say that you was a fuck up or something was wrong with you and this, that, and the third, why'd you get to work 10 years at a daycare? If you was a fuck up and crazy or something, someone would have showed up at the daycare wait for 10 years. You see what I'm saying, Neil?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you finally figured out it wasn't nothing popping, you went and worked for a living. You didn't just hang around selling drugs or being with some nigga so he can give you something. You worked and took care of you in the mirror. So where are you this big fuck up? I don't see it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't perfect and neither am I. But what did you do to deserve not to get an opportunity? That's the $1 million question. You dated some people and shit? Well, y'all wasn't Frank and Shaquita, y'all did.
What I did was
y'all dated wrong people and y'all lived y'all life like she did.
What I did was I should have went back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I should have because what they did, and like I said in a previous video, that's why they had to treat me the way they treated me. They couldn't help it. A lot of times I felt like they wasn't even talking to me. They was talking to my mama. I'm like, who? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
What was that comment he said? I forgot. I can't even remember. You know what I'm saying? But this is just how I feel, people. I feel like, the treatment was double coin. I guess that's just one of those things you have to go through in order to understand where I'm coming from.
They put the expectations on you, but never have an expectation to give you anything, to give you what you deserve. Like what you worked for. Not what you paid for. What you worked for.
What I earned.
But now you're going to get what you earned and what they try to make you pay for. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if they'd have gave you what you worked for, maybe God would have been all right with that.
And that's abuse.
But maybe God would have been all right with that. But because you not only set her up for failure to begin with, you have her believe if she worked for something, she was going to get it, and then you shoot her and fake her out on that. Both of y'all.
So y'all.
You owe God too. That's really who you owe. And He gonna make you pay us. Trust and believe that. Because I've been with her for 3 years and ain't got nothing but a high shirt from your punk ass. Ain't none of y'all did nothing for me. Y'all ain't helped me get no job. Y'all ain't helped me get no motherfucking nothing. So after 3 years, what I am gonna get is my respect. And respect rhymes with check. Cha-ching! Bitch ass nigga. So, you know, I'm gonna give you a week. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna give you 7 days. If I don't get no call from you in 7 days, then I'm gonna move on forward. Because y'all think we bluffing. I just want you to sit at the table. Now, once I make that phone call, once you don't make that phone call, it's no more talking. You ain't gonna have no heads up on nothing else. You gonna motherfucking be in bed chilling. And you gonna get woke the fuck up. Bing bong! In your brand new house that we might be living in, hoe ass nigga. Is that why you showed it to her? Yeah. You don't even know what you're doing. When she get in your presence, boy, you lose your whole fucking thought process. Because you wrong. Why would you show her where you live at? If she's married to me, you know, disrespect me to the utmost. Why would you fucking show her where you live at? You don't think I know where you live at, bitch? So keep on. You better call me. You better sit down at the table. You better show up. Bring Carl with you. Shit. Yeah. You ain't gonna keep plotting behind my back. I'm a dog walker. That's what we gonna do. We gonna walk the dog. You ever see the dog with his own leash? Hold his own leash. You don't feel safe when a nigga let his dog walk himself. That's a smart dog. Yeah.
Baby, let me lay him down.
Yeah. As far as you judgmental ass people out here who think I'm fucked up, I just put a whole baby to sleep in my arm. He ain't feel uncomfortable. Because you know his daddy's telling the truth. What I ain't gonna do is keep playing with this irony. Y'all like to play with irony. I don't think nothing's ironic. I think it's real. So no, nobody's trying to impress anybody or none of that. I'm putting it on paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it on film. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be documented. Because I'm going to stand on everything I said. But it's what you don't say. It says everything. And all you got to do is apologize. See what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Because what I won't do is something different. Real. I really want you. Bad. You did? You smiled out of my face, nigga. And I told you I ain't gonna have nothing to do with you. You told me you was here for them. But you ain't here for them, bro. You're not here for them. So you can't even keep your motherfucking word. That's what you say. I got witnesses. Your own family and a couple of neighbors heard you. I'm here for them. If you're here for them, where the fuck you at? So that's how I know your ass is guilty. Because I ain't nobody, remember? You said out your mouth, I'm here for them. Because I told you, I don't want nothing to do with you. And you said good, because I'm here for them. But you can't even keep your fucking word. You're not there for them. You're not. I was at your restaurant, bitch. You didn't flip me over no motherfucking counter. See, that's irony. Ah, that's irony right there, babe.
What?
No, that's irony.
Oh yeah.
He went to a young nigga's workplace, flipped him over a counter.
That wasn't his workplace, man. But it was a restaurant.
Yeah, well, whatever. And then I'm at your restaurant. That motherfucking spot for like another hour and a half because I dropped something, couldn't find it. I would have been motherfucker said, nigga, what you hanging around here for? I'm not for real though. I'm keeping 1,000. You know your husband is. You know I wasn't gonna go till I found it. He did. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, bitch.
Okay, y'all. But yeah. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Breaking Generational Curses, part 9. You know, talking about irony. And hard work pays off. So I guess just knowing your worth and knowing your value, and I think it's better to work hard righteously, and that way you can get a righteous payout. So I'm about to be up off of here. My husband gotta go to work, so I ain't gonna let him hold y'all. Once again, everybody that show us love, we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of the Sabbath day with my husband. Oh, yeah. Okay. But Samira's upstairs.
Yeah, I gold just came in. My gold just came in from Kenya. You got some of that Kenyan gold. Try to put that on top of the people.
Okay, but I'm about to get off here because we got to spend the rest of our time together.
Yeah,
so.
Saturday.
All right, y'all.
No. Read the scriptures to them. Read Proverbs 28.
Pull it up for me.
Yeah, we're going to definitely leave y'all with some word. That's what made us get on here. And Sean's punk ass. I'm gonna make one of y'all fight me here. Where we at? 27? 28.
Today's good.
Yeah, read to them, baby.
Alright, this is what we read for scripture today. This is Proverbs 28. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. For the transgression of a land, many are the princes thereof. But by a man of understanding and knowledge, the state thereof shall be prolonged. A poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain, which leaveth no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them.
He likes these transformers.
Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. They are pretty dope, though.
I love him.
Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
Can you read that again? Because you studied for a reason.
Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness. That's their righteous work.
Come on.
Than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
That's that righteous work right there. You can't even find them nowhere. Trust me. Yeah.
Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor.
Read that to your daddy again.
He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor.
Yeah, that ain't my words. That's not my words, bro. When I speak from the word. When I speak, I don't speak from my heart, my man. The word said, lean not to your own understanding, but to all thy ways be true. So what I'm saying to you is really God's talking to you, but you can't take it because it's coming from me, though. That's been your whole life. You're going to take it from your daughter. Give the rest of it.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit. But the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that hath understanding searcheth him out.
Salah. Read it to your daddy again.
The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that hath understanding searcheth him out.
I hope you heard that.
When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden.
What? That you, Mr. Howe? Look at that. Oh, yeah.
I like them.
Oh, yeah. Diamond in gold.
Whose are those?
Yours. You gonna read the word or what?
Yeah. But you got me. You know I can't multitask.
A man is here.
Okay. That was 12. 13. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. I'm going to read that again.
Yeah, for real.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. See, this is why it's not good to have secrets. Because wouldn't that be a form of covering your sins? I like them. Happy is the man that feareth always.
See, that was right after confessing your sin. See, this ain't just a verse and then another verse and then this is a script. This is what's going to happen. Like seriously, this is what's going to happen. And just in case you can't see this, everything is gonna happen once you confess. Then you'll be happy for real because you ain't never been happy.
Happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days. A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit.
Let
no man stay him. Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall in one.
The God's telling us all right there. You could have done the worstest of things, man. You know what I'm saying? But you have to confess. That's the only way you're going to get that mercy.
He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread, but he that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough. A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent.
Read it one more time.
A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent.
Come on.
To have respect of persons is not good.
So,
That's that 4. For a piece of bread that man will transgress. He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not the poverty shall come upon him. He that rebuketh a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue.
Shit talks.
Whoso robbeth his father or his mother, and saith, it is no transgression, the same is the companion of a destroyer. Thank you, babe. That's pretty. I like that. Thank you. I love you, babe. Whoso robbeth his father or his mother, and said, it is no transgression. Yeah, that's him. That's him all the way. Yeah. It's my son's jacket.
Well, you talking about get it out of those supposed child support payment. His stepdad take care of him already.
Whoso robbeth his father or his mother, and said, it is no transgression, the same is the companion of a destroyer. He that is of a proud heart stirreth up strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase.
Salah.
Salah. So yeah, that's just sharing the word that my husband and I, we read together today earlier. So we're going to go ahead and get up off of here and enjoy the rest of this good Sabbath. And we'll see y'all soon. And remember, optimal health as well. We out.